Hello, this is Catherine Marie, and you are listening to Long COVID Real Talk podcast. Today I am staring at the ceiling, and I feel really tired. My brain is not working that great, and I feel too tired to try to watch TV or to sit up to try to crochet something or to lay down and hold my arms up to crochet. I have a physician or provider medical exam that is the next step for Social Security disability, and I am really worried about it because so much of long COVID is invisible. And even if doing something once is possible, even if you rest before and after, but then having to do it in a sustainable way is just not possible. So I'm worried that whatever I end up being asked to do, that I'll be completely normal looking, and then they'll say, oh yeah, she should be able to work. And then if that happens, then I'm going to feel a tremendous amount of shame, because I already feel like almost ashamed for not working, because it's hard not to equate my worth with my productivity. But I lost my train of thought. Well, I watched a news clip earlier today about people with long COVID, and it was pretty similar to my experience of long COVID. Each of the people seemed pretty with it, and they, were dressed up with makeup and stuff, and they all were overweight, and it just makes me feel worried that everyone's gonna think that I'm just overweight and lazy, and the only people that have long COVID are the ones who are overweight and that they're just lazy. That's my fear, because I wish there was like a test or something so that I can just show the test to the provider and say, look, I have long COVID. I barely function through much of the day with little short periods of, what's the word? I can't think of the right word. With little bits of a reprieve, I think is what I was trying to say. But how do you convince somebody that you truly cannot work and you truly cannot figure out some way so that you could work even part-time? It's really frustrating because I already have this sense of the sense that people don't believe me, or they think I'm just a weirdo, or that I like to be sick, and that is, I've taken it on as an identity and a label and allowed myself to become worse off than I may have been. These are all things that I really worry about a lot. And I guess I can never do anything that I can't change anyone's mind, but it just feels really crappy to be somebody who used to be so high achieving and then in such a short time not be able to really achieve anything. And in fact, barely be able to get out of bed, get dressed, wash my face, brush my teeth. I mean, all of these things that I used to do in about 3 minutes before now takes a really long time. And a lot of times I need to sit on the floor while I'm doing it, or take little breaks, or if I'm able to make it the whole way through, then I need to take a rest. And my husband has, I only usually record episodes when I'm at the home alone, because I don't want all of the different interruptions that occur a lot when you are the mother of a small child. But then it takes energy to think, and it takes energy to put sentences together, and it takes energy to edit the episode and then to save it and then upload it from your phone and then write a description or whatever and the info about the episode, schedule it to drop whenever I want it to drop, and then put it in the queue to drop on schedule. All of that is just so much energy, and I know I've mentioned this before and I'm just yammering on at this point, but it was so much easier when I was using Anchor, and I'm working on ways to try to make the editing on Riverside easier for me. For instance, right now I manually have to drag the intro song and the ending song drag with a mouse to where the start and stop points will be in the song. And that, for whatever reason, it just doesn't work very well. Maybe I do need to get a new laptop. I don't know, but it's just so much time and energy and focus to try to fix an episode that's just a few minutes long, you know? So the other thing is that I used to really like having the episodes having music playing in the background the whole time. I don't know if you've listened to earlier episodes before Anchor stopped allowing podcasters to create podcasts on their platform, but it was so easy to just add music after being done with the podcast. I think it took one click of one button, and then you could just upload it right then. You didn't have to save it to your computer or your desktop or whatever. So I almost stopped doing the podcast completely because it just takes so much mental energy to try to edit, and I don't want the episodes to just sound bad. I want people to be able to really focus on what I'm saying and what we're talking about, and not being distracted by things that don't sound right or good. So I am in bed, as I mentioned earlier today. I had to put earplugs in because everything just felt way too loud. I have a headache right now just from trying to edit an episode, which it's not even supposed to be hard. It's just hard for me because of how my brain functions now. So part of why I am allowing myself to yammer on is because I'm hoping that it will tire me out and it will help me fall asleep, so then I won't have to stay awake and just stare at the ceiling, because I'm too tired to watch TV or to sit up or to hold my crochet project in my arms and hold up my arms. So yeah. So I just keep thinking to myself when I'm having these times that this is not forever. I'm not going to feel like this forever. This is not how my life is going to be for the rest of my life. I just need to embrace and acknowledge my reality and just try to not think about it too much. Just try to take care of the next thing in front of you, which right now is going to be taking a nap. We'll see. Oh good, I'm over 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Thank you for listening. Please let me know what you do when you are in a state like this where you're just too tired to do anything. I'm sorry if this was too long, if you're having a day like that and this was too much talking for your brain to handle. I forgot what else I was going to say. Please feel free to email me at longcovidrealtalk@gmail.com. There's also a phone number that's a Google Voice number that you can call, leave a voicemail, or text. And also, please consider doing a rating or following or whatever this stuff is for podcasts, because I have found out that is how the more people do stuff like that for the podcast, the more that it becomes easier for other people to find it. And Lord knows I don't have the bandwidth to do all the fancy stuff. So I really could use your help with that if you have a minute today. But anyway, thank you for listening, and I'm going to take a nap and hope that this headache goes away. Okay, take care. We'll talk again soon. Bye.